Today's going to be a pretty special day. You want to know why? Because if you thought bowling was over, prepare to have thought wrong. Prepare to think wrong.
Here in Wolverine country, there's a quote every sports fan knows. A Michigan mantra. The team, the team, the team. Today the Lanes borrow a page from the big house. 20 bowling specs. The record holder. The major champion. The present and the future join forces. 4 teams. 4 iconic brands of the sport. As individuals, out on their own, they are undeniable. This title is about the best per lap, the best 5, the best team. The PBA Elite League Battle of the Brands starts now on Fox.
The PBA Elite League Battle of the Brands. This is where the guys get together and team up.
And welcome to Championship Day for the PBA Elite League Battle of the Brands, presented by Beatbox. This is from the arena inside the historic Thunder Bowl in Allen Park, Michigan. 4 teams are left. Captain Jason Belmonte is Storm. Captain E.J. Tackett and Motive. Then our opening match, Don Barrett's Brunswick squad against the deep and talented 9-member Global Bunch, led by Andrew Anderson. Welcome, everybody, along with multiple Hall of Famer Randy Peterson and Kimberly Pressler. I'm Dave Lamont. Thank you for joining us. Randy, we get everything.
Randy.
No thumbs, power, touch, it's all on display today.
Right you are, my friends. Some of the biggest names in the sport on tap today in this team competition, starting with that man right there. Jason Belmonte, a 15-time major champion. He'll captain the Storm squad. On that squad, that man right there, Troop, there it is. Kyle Troop, next to him, the Iceman. Jesper Svensson.
Mr. 289.
That squad, major champions. Motive, they're captained by E.J. Tackett. The #1 player in the world with 4 wins and 2 majors to his credit in 2025. And then for Team Brunswick,
Tacky.
the Southpaw, Tacky Henrihan, a 2-time winner. Their captain, Don Barrett, the international superstar.
And they will be taking on 9-member Global in the opening match. Global the winner yesterday. That gets us right to our full TV highlights because Global took down the Tough Hammer squad.
How about the father-son duo of Chris and Ryan Barnes? They were spectacular yesterday. Chris was perfect with his 2 shots. Then he would come down to the 10th frame. Andrew Anderson.
Mr. 298 the second.
Once again, 3 in the 10th to steal a deal for 900 Global.
And let's meet these 2 teams right now. Here's Mike J.
Today's PBA Elite League opening match features 900 Global versus Brunswick. The lineup for 900 Global. Leading off, Ryan Barnes. Pulling second, Chris Barnes. The man in the middle, Christopher Sloan. Setting up the anchor bowling fourth, Vince Hupay. The anchor bowler, the captain, Andrew Anderson.
Mr. 298 the second. Ah!
The manager of 900 Global is Gary Hulsenberg. And now the starting lineup for Team Brunswick. Leading off, Jason Sterner. Pulling second, Tacky Henry.
Tacky. Go watch his YouTube
The man in
highlights.
the middle, the captain, Tom Barrett.
Oh, boys.
Setting up the anchor bowling fourth, Tim Foy Jr. And the anchor, Graham Fox.
The Canada.
Team Brunswick is managed by Corey Dykstra.
All right, you've met the lineups. Now the captains are standing by with Kimberly.
Thanks, guys. So, Andrew, as we just saw from the video a few minutes ago, you guys are on a roll from last night. You guys seem hungry for this win. So, what is the plan to hold off Brunswick?
Yeah, take that underdog mentality one more day. We had a great match last night. We did some good things. We're going to need to do that a few more times today.
Well, good luck to you guys today. And Tom, every single team on today's telecast has quite a bit of team competition experience, including you guys. So what's going to give you guys that extra edge above everybody else today?
I just think, this is such a great event. We did it, in different formats, but bowling is a team we don't get to do very often. It's a real honour representing Brunswick, and I think we all feel the same way, and we just go out there, have fun.
The guy who won the 8th Triple Crown.
And Brunswick and 9-member Global kick things off. The winner will take on Motive, captained by E.J. Tackett. And then off we go in a race for two for the championship against Storm and Jason Belmonte's ridiculously talented squad. And as Randy mentioned, everybody on that Storm 5 has a major championship. The Brunswick lineup will be Jason Sterner, Packy Hammerhand, the Dominator in the middle, Tim Foy Jr., Graham Fox. Brunswick will start. Lane play yesterday. Right lane, not always everybody's friend. They're going to start. And a messenger that fails.
We're using lane 10 and 11 and 12. So lane 10 and lane 11.
I'm rooting for either Motive or Storm.
With 10 players going at it at once.
And also no urethane on the first shot.
I was going to get into that.
Yep. There's a lot to talk about right now. I'll leave the rest of that up to you.
Right out of the lineup, I'll let you know all about the equipment.
I know you will. And this is the same bunch. If you missed it yesterday, it'll be Ryan Chris to start things off, and Chris Sloan, Mitch Hupé, and Andrew Anderson. So you know, a little bit of international flavor in the middle. That's how we started yesterday.
So during the regular season, the players are able to use any product rated bowling ball available to them. For example, Rotogrip players can throw Roto, Storm, and 900 Global. Same for Brunswick, right? Ebonite, Track, DVA, Radical, everything available to them. But in this competition yesterday and today, the players are limited to their single brand, and there is no urethane allowed first ball for strikes.
No urethane allowed.
A lot of faith on that, right? A lot of faith.
A little bit of release. Chris Barnes struck in his game twice. Each bowler only getting 2 frames.
Watch and learn.
And wait a minute. No, messenger turned away.
Good shot, bud.
Both
Chris
teams
and
had
Andrew
messages
Anderson were the
screw 'em
only
over.
2 bowlers to represent 900 Global in every competition.
Still got a lot in the tank, that guy there. What a career.
He's about to pack the bags and head to Florida to start the PGA 50 Tour in Fort Myers next week.
Wife Linda at home, recovering from some surgery. We send our well wishes out to Linda. I know she's watching.
Tom Barrett. every
Don't
as Randy
download the
mentioned,
thumbnail.
and got their points and got their opportunity to represent their teams. And it was a loaded party all along until the very end. Yes,
Also, ignore the outside noise. That's my father doing some lawn work.
Well, if any of the teams on today's show bowl a perfect game, everybody in America can receive a free game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling. To register, visit GoBowling.com and sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. And Jim Floyd Jr. broke it to 7-10, it looked like.
Fell off of that shot, and what a great break. Triple to 7 and the 10 out. Watch the spin action. Having the best season of his career. But what a nice break. Look at
He still hasn't won.
7-10.
That should happen to everyone. Michupé. He got a mixer. No back tap on the two.
Fair enough. You got it.
After 5 frames, two teams will flip-flop lanes. As you see this ball coming light, nice, just leaving the 2.
Mitch with 1 tour title. Becky Hanrahan. Raw home double. 12-23. Now they're going against each other.
Doubles partners. The love ballad has ended. You guys, we are divorcing.
2025.
Seems to be a factor in every event. And that's why.
Really elevated his game.
Fourth on the points list this year. He'll certainly be in the upcoming PBA playoffs.
And speaking
Yeah.
of elevating your game,
Yes, sir.
this guy.
Boy, does he love this building, and it loves him back. He grew up not at all far.
Hi, Mr. 298 the second.
Gotta feel like
They're throwing punches at each other.
edge here. It's going to be difficult with both Grant Baugh and Andrew Anderson throwing the ball as well as they are. We're at the halfway mark of the opening game with EJ Tackett and Motive on deck. But first, who are they going to bowl against? Will it be Brunswick or will it be 900 Global?
Since we saved hundreds by
I want to throw this remote at the TV every time I see this fucking commercial, because it's annoying me. Shut up!
It's not dog food, it's fresh fed. Real meat, real veggies.
That you feed your dog, so it's dog food.
Bye. I'm still waiting for my girlfriend to wake up.
The PBA Up Box is sponsored by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, log on to GoBowling.com to find a center near you. Hey, let's get into our oil pattern today, Randy, powered by Kegel.
The LBC 42-foot oil pattern. The players are going to play in the center part of the lane on both sides and just kind of wheel it left and right. But don't get it too far out to the edges. It won't get back from there.
Yeah, you guys learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
And we also had some surprising quick ones yesterday. Yeah, we've seen one already from Hanrahan, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Standing by with a couple of our managers, here is Kimberly Kressler.
Thanks, Dave. So, Gary,
I'm
your
surprised
team has
yesterday
had a
the
pretty good
Packy
team
throw it in
chemistry
the...
last
Oh my
night
god,
and
Packy,
today.
what's wrong
How
with
is that
you?
going to be for you guys to climb the stepladder today?
The boys are ready to go.
Mr. Gutterball the second.
Time here. They're loving the fans. We're pumped. Let's go.
Because you know Mr. 290... No, Mr. Gutterball,
To watch
the first
this event,
is...
the past few days.
Marshall
How has
Kent.
it been from the brand's perspective?
Oh, it's outstanding.
Excuse
Any
me.
chance we can get to showcase not just great people, but great representatives of our brand, we love it. The fans are great. Keep cheering for Brunswick.
Iconic brands. Good luck to you guys today.
All right, thank you, gentlemen, very, very much. We'll turn it back over to the bowlers for the final 5 frames as they have switched lanes.
Back when I was a player, it was
We're doing the
such a big
switcheroo
deal
again.
to get offered a staff contract.
Switcheroo against your will.
Thing to winning out here and being able to represent a brand. I spent 12 great years at Brunswick. That was my first staff contract. My last 25 have been with Storm.
Well, tell everybody in a moment the Brunswick staff you joined. The story does cross over a little bit. It was kind
Nope,
of
that's-
loaded.
Well, let me see if I can pull up all the names that were.
Just happen to have them on your phone.
So I was on a staff that included myself, Mark Roth, Brian Voss, Walter Ray, Amleno Monicelli, Johnny Petraglia, Chris Barnes. Yeah.
Those guys. Well done, Jason Stern.
It was pretty stout.
Say that again. Yeah.
Night frame again.
All right, Ryan Barnes got a strike the first time up.
Excuse
Just
me.
to try to make out the chance, I think you're saying 2.0. I assume that's a reference to being Chris's son.
Barnes 2.0.
He
No.
wanted it to turn and didn't quite turn fast enough.
No.
That's what you talked about earlier, about getting it too far.
Excuse me. That's got to turn at some point.
On the outside part of the lane is very critical, both left and right side, and the players know that. I think that's why you saw Packy go Brooklyn. He knows if he gets it too far to the left, it's not going to get back.
Drop that, Chris Kevin.
The 8 out of there, that Superman count doesn't hurt either, but Global is trailing. So let's see how Packy adjusts to avoid going Brooklyn again.
He's just going to try to get it a little bit wider.
Got her ball.
And remember, these teams have flip-flop lanes.
Don't throw it in the gutter, Packy. Perfect shot.
Well, a little pressure on Chris's shoulders here.
You're back, I'm still here. Quoted it from what, the Hall of Fame Classic in 2020? Or no, the Jonesboro Classic? Something.
No, not going to happen.
Another 10 pin.
In this game. And the lead just gets a tiny bit bigger for Brunswick as we're starting to run out of frames in our opening game with Motive on deck.
Quitter 10 for the Hall of Famer.
Routine coverage on the 10 for Chris. Well, some disappointment now. We agree with you, young man. We love Thunderbolt too.
All right, right here, Doc. Good shot. Hall of Fame career for the 39-year-old. One good one, Doc. Right here. Me and you. 10 tour titles, 3 majors.
Nice throw.
Yep, can't do any better than that.
Great shot, Doc.
And not do any better than that.
Yeah.
He was 21st on the points list. Chris Sloan, long way to get here.
All the way from Swords, Ireland.
Sounds like a really cool place.
I know, right?
I gotta say.
Nope.
He's gonna wiggle, but no luck in the Irish that time.
Nope. Mission failed. Game over.
Shot.
They've been around the pocket, Randy. They're just not getting the breaks.
Couple light shots in the 4th and 6th. Everything else in the pocket.
Hang on. All right. Come off
He
the-
fell that one. No, he didn't.
Well, how about this guy? Not even a calendar year ago, he didn't have a card.
Yeah.
He didn't know if he was going to bowl full time.
Yeah.
Here he is, representing his brand at this forum after having a sterling season.
Here he goes. And that's your representation.
There's that inside miss again because of the OB to the outside. But you're right. What a season for Tim Boyd Jr. 5th on the point list.
National titles, not yet.
That's how you draw it up right there. Hip, hip, coupe. I love it.
Hip, hip, coupe. There you go. But I think it might just be it's a tad bit too late. I'm sorry, 900 Global, but I don't think you're winning this one. If you threw more strikes, Chris, we could have had a shot. Now you're getting shut out by Grandpa unless he has the stupidest move of his career.
That's a winner right there. Brunswick moving on to take on Motive.
And a big shout out and thanks to Graham's mom, Connie, for bringing us the ketchup-flavored Lay's potato chips. She always brings it from Canada for us.
We are spoiled. We are very fortunate.
God bless her.
For us to wait for them to finish, or wherever they're going to play, and then we can go over there and get as many reps in as possible as we can warm back up.
There's a man in charge, Tom Barrett. He's taking the captain's role.
I'm going to get 2 shots each way. Well done, mate. 2 shots. No, we don't get any. They get 2 shots per way. In peace now. Shimmer friendly lap.
So also for Brunswick this year, other bowlers who participated but were not chosen, Nate Stubler, Andrew Hall, Gary Faulkner Jr., and the Great Bone, Arthur Bone III. And wishes for Andrew Hall, who got hurt at the Players' Championship, injured his wrist, should be able to make a full recovery, so hopefully he's doing that right now.
Let's go down to the floor and talk with Captain of Brunswick, Dom Beard. Dom, we tried to get some intel yesterday and we got none. Can you give us or enlighten us a bit on a lane preference, left or right lane for your squad?
Middle lane.
All right, we'll try to get back to Dom here in a second.
Low shutter fails to spare and hands the title to Team Storm.
Nothing came through.
So interesting, the top 3 seeds have lined up. This has gone kind of the way if you were looking at making predictions for your brackets and how this is all going to turn out. We now have seeds 1, 2, and 3 are the 3 teams remaining. So Brunswick, the 3 seed, defeats number 4, 900 Global. Next up is Motive, and then in a race for 2, it'll be Storm versus either Motive or Brunswick.
I want Motive to win.
Nope, do it. There you go. Getting ever closer to our race to 2 championship. Now it's E.J. Tackett, the #1 player in the world, a rising star, Ethan Fiore, some veterans as well, like A.J. Johnson, Thomas Smallwood, and look out.
Mr. 298 the first.
It started. It's
88 miles per hour. This motherfucker crashed into my house. It's either we're gonna save a failing restaurant, or we're gonna make it go out of business further. Gordon Ramsay shoving pipe bombs into the abandoned restaurants down the street.
And we welcome you back inside Thunderbolt, Strobo Arena, that beautiful mural on the background. PBA Elite League Battle of the Brands, presented by Beatbox, about to get into our second game.
Wonderful
And the
everyone.
last of the single games I want to point out, because when we get to the championship, Storm versus whoever comes out of this, it will be a race to 2. And we'll get more into that and all the implications of a tie a little bit later on. So there you see that Motive group. E.J. Tackett in charge. Yeah. Along with Brett Spangler, who you saw there, the man on the mustache.
That is not just a mustache, my friend.
That's a lifestyle.
That is a work of art.
There he is. There's EJ.
So deep.
He's the man.
But it's EJ's team, as far as once the ball starts to go 60 feet.
He got it there and it went 60 feet and straight into the gutter.
By himself and a couple of the teams. That actually happened this year. Just to show how dominant. Ethan Fiore came on late, as we know. But Satu, A.J. Johnson, Tom Smallwood, that's pretty respectable numbers on their own. But E.J. Tackett just absurdly brilliant for year after year, the last 3 years. Don't think how we're going to get anybody else to win Player of the Year. Motive versus Brunswick. The penultimate game of the
Here's your 3-time Player of the Year.
Beatbox and to meet the teams. Mike J.
Repeating it, I mean.
Introducing Team Motive. Leading off, A.J. Johnson. Following second, Tom Smallwood.
Mr. 298! Ah!
The man in the middle, Satu Tahmanainen. Setting up the anchor, bowling fourth, Ethan Fiore.
Mr. Players Championship over here.
And the anchor, Captain E.J.
He's the man. And the crowd erupts.
Team Motive managed by Brett Spengler.
And Kimberly standing by with E.J. Tackett.
EJ, personally, it was a huge season for you. I saw you laughing with the team over there when they put the points graphic up there, but that actually helped your team because you guys were sitting in the #1 seed since February 2nd until last week when Jesper won the TOC that bumped Storm into that #1 spot. So what's going to be the strategy to take down Brunswick, who's not going to be easy to beat today?
Mr. 289
to the
cheated
finals,
that
so hopefully
day.
you take that #1 spot again.
Yeah, I mean, we're in this position because our team was very, very consistent. Everybody bowled really well. A lot of week on the snub team, we had a lot of guys on the snub team because our entire staff was bowling really well. So it's just coming in today, throwing a lot of good shots. Obviously, they're bowling well. We're going to have to throw some strikes, but working together, talking to each other, getting some information on the lane, and then it's just execution after that. And hopefully we can come away with a couple wins and a nice trophy today.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
And that team that he referred to, the guys who worked it, Matt Russo, Sam Cooley, Charlotte Respar, Nate Moore, Dick Allen, Ronnie Russell, and Rasmus Lindvall, who's injured. So a deep squad for Motive. No changes to Brunswick lineup, and the only guys who represented Motive has decided to let Brunswick start first. Here's the Motive lineup. A.J. Johnson will get things started. One-time high school quarterback. Tom Smallwood. Satu Tahmanainen, Ethan Fiore, and E.J. Tackett. How about putting Ethan in that pre-anchor position? That shows a lot of faith in the young man. I was not expecting a near 7-10 for A.J. there.
Yeah,
Hey, let's get out on the floor once again and try Don Bear. Don, do you have Randy? Can you hear me, mate?
I could hear you.
All right, we'll try again
Randy.
later.
Randy. Go Packy. Go Packy. No.
Wrap around on the 7 for Packy. And I agree, it was a good shot. Just a bad break.
around the 7 really quickly.
Good shot. The ball curves straight to the... It goes from curving towards the right and it goes back to the left and into the gutter. Good shot.
Hey, we keep trying, right?
There we go.
Three-time titleist Tom Smallwood, Bulldog, yeah, Michigan man.
Two of those, I think, are majors. Yeah, the World Championship and Players Championship.
Yeah, he
No.
made the mistake that a couple of right-handers made yesterday.
Come on, right now.
Mr. 298 made a good shot.
Break point. And nobody's going to get it back from there. All right, try to cut the head pin into the 10. Thank you.
In this
900 Global got screwed out because Mr. 298 the second falling on there. No.
Alright, leave it there.
And if you're going to have it open, do it early.
Right there. Take it off.
Do it early.
Right behind you here.
Thomas looks smooth so far.
So good. What a beautiful game. He's got great touch, can do whatever he wants with a bowling ball, create any type of rotation.
He can do whatever he wants with a bowling ball. Please elaborate on that more. No?
Yes, they say that.
He washes out.
We good. We good.
Randy, you shouldn't be making out of context remarks like
Couple
that.
ways to shoot this.
You jinxed him.
It's like the washout. You can try to cut the head pin this way, or you can try to ricochet off the head pin just to the right of it.
Oh boy, wow,
Big
I
drop.
did not forecast that in a million years. Just a clean chop on a head pin. And Otis actually slips into the lead. So a couple of open frames early.
New winner this season.
Yep. And a power hitter, I should say, coming off of a bad knee a year ago.
And the hair is in full form.
There were no survivors.
How about that dude? This guy's got so much power.
And he didn't even throw it that hard.
No.
I don't think
He didn't even throw it.
No, but his rev rate's like...
He just dropped it out of his arm.
Just crazy.
That's how absurd it is.
Nice little kick on the 10 for Tim Foy Jr.
And there's your two-handed comparison. Tim Foy at 480. Kick save on the 10 and a beauty right here.
It's like watching the NHL playoffs.
Speaking of new winners this season, and a big one.
Ethan Fiore! Woo, yeah!
Nope, that went through the nose for Ethan. I think he finally hit the wall just a touch at the Tournament of Champions. He made match play, but kind of struggled through there. But he had gone through so much over about a 2-week period. First, he wasn't even in the Tournament of Champions, and he wins the week before to take the players, and then makes the trip from Jackson to Fairlawn. Might have gone a little tired. It's possible. And that conversion to the 3-6-10 by the 20-year-old is our clean wipe, presented by Dude Wipes. Fresh. Speaking of a powerhouse hit, so good.
He actually bought a Specto, which is our strike track, to use and practice with at home. He said it really elevated his game.
Oh. Well, that's what you have to do to compete against people like this.
Go, EJ.
Wait a minute.
How many missed messengers are we gonna have?
Apparently, that messenger doesn't know who that is. Because if it did, it would wipe the 10 out. You'd have been doing another dude wipe read.
No, look at that. Yeah, I think he was expecting it too. Brunswick with the advantage. The number 3 seed taking on number 2 with a winner to meet Storm in a race to 2 for the title. For the PBA Elite League Battle of the Brands presented by Beatbox. 5 frames to go to set up our championship finale.
Go EJ, go EJ, go EJ. Throws it in the gutter.
Customize and save
Emus can't help people do anything. Emus go bye-bye. Emu is meaning smile.
Frank.
Doug.
Well, I'll be.
And this reminder, the PBA Tour continues next weekend with first-round coverage of the 2025 PBA playoffs. Saturday and next Sunday on FS1.
The playoffs.
Eastern, right here from Thunderbolt Lanes at Allen Park, Michigan.
That's the 2022 showing. We're out through away at 300.
Champions who's in this year's field.
This event wasn't held in 2023, but last year David Kroll won.
Kimberly Pressler has scored a few moments with the man with the mustache, Brett Spangler.
I sure am. So, Brett, you know, it's a close match, but you guys are down right now, but you're switching lanes. So how is the vibe right now with your team?
You know, the vibe's good. We're the higher seed, so we got to pick which lane we finished on. We picked this lane because this is the one that we liked. We set our order based on who we thought had the best look on the left lane. So, you know, I mean, we'd rather be up, obviously, but we feel pretty confident going into the second half.
All right, good luck to you guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kimberly, and certainly Mr. Spangler.
And right now, the left lane outstriking the right lane. 11-6.
Brunswick off a double.
I started right here.
Basin starters. Last ball of the game. Turner struck in the first frame. Destroy the 10 pin.
Love it, Jason. Great shot.
Got some moves. You're being nice, yeah. The chicken dance, I think that was. All right, AJ. 10 pin last time.
Gotta start striking.
Gotta start striking.
Shot.
No. He got that one.
You get it right clean, but dude likes. That's what you do.
Not every day you're getting a message like that. Sorry, Steve, you're not winning.
Come on, Headpin. Come on over. Yeah.
Wiped out.
Randy gets thrown over.
20 miles an hour. He gets it to go score zone for that.
Just got to keep that speed up because that's a lot of hook going down the lane.
One great one.
Only 2 strikes through 6 frames for Motive. Come on, Smalls. Got to have it.
Mr. 298 the first. Good job.
I stand too.
And oddly enough, it was Damo at a bad third frame. Brunswick's lead would be larger if it had been more to what we have come to expect.
Let's go listen to this one.
Wow, that's 2 bad shots for him in a row.
There's 2 here, Doc. Come on.
Well, Brunswick is getting screwed over.
After the max score, Motive now jumps into control.
Alright, son, so you have to take advantage of this. Is he gonna? No, he's not.
Look at a little crack at that. Well, maybe get one to bounce off the bat, but big error here now. We'll see if the Havanainen can jump in here.
Alright, Santu. Santu, do me a favor. Win this.
looks like a human earth mover.
Wow. 2 perfect shots from Santu.
That is a ton of revs and rotation going down the lane.
Brunswick really can afford nothing but strikes.
Man, what a turnaround. Oh, no.
Whoops.
Back to back. You're right. Here's every call.
We're getting
What have you guys done? You threw away.
After a 4-bagger, it's back-to-back open frames, possibly.
Yeah. That was strange.
Incredible turnaround in 2 shots.
All right, Ethan, capitalize off of this.
Ethan Fiore, not long ago, was involved in the longest roll-off in PBA history with E.J. Tackett. Now they're teammates.
Perfect.
If anybody knows this game, it's E.J. He put him in a number 4 position, and Ethan pays off.
And it looks like it's shaping up to be the number 1 and number 2 staffs going at it for the title.
Are you going to get a strike here?
Grandpa continues to do grandpa things.
Yep.
It's the right call to put him in that anchor spot. Unfortunately, in this game, by the time it got to him, it did not matter.
Yeah, back-to-back open frames on a 4-bagger. That's 3 opens in this game for Team Brunswick.
And just stunning.
Yeah, they were out of it. They were out of it before the game went halfway through.
And that's going to be the difference in this match. But Motive is also on a run, too. They're on a 4-bagger.
Sorry, Packy, you're done. And we're going to have another open frame.
Put on a little show for the fans in the 10th frame.
Hi, boys. Right ball, man. Yeah, you got that. That wasn't me. I'm all around.
So it will be Team Storm versus Team Motive, 1 versus 2.
Yes, sir.
Missions failed
You don't always get
for
that
Brunswick.
when you have bracket play.
EJ.
Championships.
Everyone's chanting EJ.
Come on, I mean, I know it doesn't matter.
Better now than next game.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Roll me. Roll me.
And let's see.
Battle of the 2 Titans.
Good job. I'm surprised he didn't use 2 hands.
All right. Either way, I'll be happy, but I'll be more happy to see Mr. 289's team lose.
Until the final event of the season, full field event of the season, they have a chance to get it back.
Yep.
It's a race to 2. Number 1 versus number 2. It is coming up. Look who this Storm team has. Seriously, every guy has at least 1 major championship. It is next.
They're all doing the NPC pose. They're all acting like NPCs, like. She woke up. Alright, time for the final match.
Fox, the stars of NASCAR head to Talladega for the biggest thrill ride of the year. Coverage of the Jack Links 500 at Talladega begins next. The green flag flying at 3 p.m. Eastern right here on Fox. Welcome back, everybody. Dave and Randy with you, along with Kimberly Presser. What do you think so far? There's been, have you noticed anything in the lane play?
Yeah, it's starting to shape up like the left lane's the better of the 2. Storm, the number 1 seed's going to get choice of what lane they want to start on. And I look for them in this 2-game match to finish on that left lane.
It's kind of interesting how this has all sort of worked out with 2 versus 1 here, with Motive having been first all this time and then losing it in the last event to Storm. So it's going to be kind of fascinating to see how this race to 2 wrestling match will go. Let's get to our frame of the game, brought to you by Beatbox. And unfortunately, for the Brunswick side, it wasn't a happy time.
Yeah, it was wasn't just one frame, it was two. It started in the 8th. They had complete control of this match, working on a 4-bagger until Don Barrett's 4-6-7.
Don Barrett
and
through.
then in the 9th frame, Tim Foy Jr. followed it up with another split. And that was all she wrote for Team Brunswick.
Of course, didn't help that Motive threw a 4-bagger at him at the same time either. The frame of the game brought to you by Beatbox, the original party punch. Beatbox, what is your flavor? Please, we ask you to enjoy responsibly. Well, yesterday's edition of Pressing Questions was an all-timer. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. You're going to love it. You'll love today's as well, because today's edition with Kimberly Pressler of Pressing Questions presented by Go Bowling is simply focused on who's a good team bowler.
Andrew, I know that you love team bowling, but would you consider yourself a good team player?
Ooh, yes now. Nowadays, I would not have described myself that about 10 years ago. I used to always think that I should bowl the 10th frame at all times. I still like to believe I should bowl a 10th frame most of the time, but I've gotten a lot more lenient on it. I can do a lot better, just bowling my best wherever it is.
Definitely a team player. I bowl a lot of league back home, and it's a little different. It works like any major sports league pretty much when you bowl on the road, at home, and stuff like that. So I do that a lot. I don't like it. So yeah, I hope I'm a good team player.
I think I was a good team player as a kid. I think I went through a bit of a phase where I was very focused individually, and now I think I've shifted. Hey, I've got to understand team bowling again, and so now I feel like I'm getting much better at it, and the boys out here are actually helping me.
I love bowling, team bowling. It's kind of how I grew up with college bowling. Bowling Team USA for a long time. I really enjoy it. And most of the time that I've gotten to bowl team stuff has been with my friends, so it's been really easy.
What would you say is the best characteristic that you bring to it?
The energy every single time. I'm going to change the atmosphere, always, for the better. Positivity.
That is such an important aspect.
Some would say it's the most important.
The more serious you take it, the more pressure you can put on yourself, which I just think, and in team bowling, you can put it on others, which I don't think is any good. I'd rather have my friend come back to me like we're throwing another shot in practice than like, hey, you need this, or maybe we won't be friends next week.
We won't be friends next month.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you unfriend me over these stupidest names.
Dude, Jesper bowls league?
Yeah.
Can you imagine walking into that first league meeting, you're talking, and then that guy's there?
Well, their league bowling is a little bit different in that part of the world, and it's very big.
That's got to be
League
one
bowling's
incredible
bigger
team if he's on it.
than this
And he's
at
on
bowling
one
alley.
incredible team with Team Storm. Here we go. Race to 2. Eyeball to eyeball. Team Motive versus Team Storm for the title. Next.
I want to see someone win. Wrong start. Also, if you can really tell that much, I am pretty sick.
Freshly toasted bun. Indulge in
I swear, I hate this ring so much.
no more tired, achy wrestling. A team is only as strong as its weakest link. Well, good luck finding the weak link on this Storm team. A goat for a captain. Major champions from top to bottom. 5 big-time performers. They are just as dominant together as they are apart.
Well, you got that right. Try to find a weakness indeed. And for the Manufacturers Cup, who will carry that out of here? Will it be EJ Tacker's Motive team, or will it be Jason Belmonte's squad?
How about 23 major championship victories for Team Storm?
Introducing the top seed of the PBA Elite League team, Storm. Leading off.
Time to introduce our friends.
Bowling second, Kyle Troop.
The man in the middle, bowling third, Chris Fry. Setting up the anchor, bowling fourth, the captain, Jason Belmonte. The anchor player, Jesper.
Mr. T! He's cheating! He's cheating! Stop trying to berate me in the comments section.
Managed by Tyler Jensen.
It's Bill Jensen's father.
And Jason Belmonte has joined Kimberly.
Well, Jason, on paper, you guys look almost unbeatable, but this is a team competition, completely different animal than individual competition. So what is going to be the strategy going up against the powerhouse team that is Motive?
Yeah, I think our strategy is probably similar to everybody else's. Throw a couple of good shots each game. When you look back at your team, though, and like you said, this team is so strong, it gives you that little extra bit of confidence knowing that if I can make a good shot, I know the guy behind me is going to make a good shot too. So we're feeling really good. We're very relaxed, which is great. Now we just got to get off to a good start, and hopefully the pins are kind to us, and we can get this done 2-0.
Well, part of your strategy was to put Jesper in the anchor position. Did you waver at all, thinking maybe you should put yourself there?
Yeah, I think with Jesper, I mean, he's just such a clutch player, and the fact that he's just come off a win from the TOC, he's feeling it right now. He's walking around, he's got the juju running, so having him in the 5-hole definitely makes us all feel a little more confident too.
Good luck with you guys today.
All right, time to watch this bloodbath go down.
Riches at his fingertips. No wonder Tyler Jensen is smiling so much. I would too, no doubt. However, you got a pretty rugged bunch here from Team Motive, starting off with A.J. Johnson. Oh, yeah.
Nice start.
Remember, the teams will stay on one lane for the entirety of a game.
So here's one more review. Francois Lavoie will lead it off, then Kyle Troop, Chris By, the man in the middle, then Belmo, and
Marshall Kent, Mr. Gutterball nearly picking up a 7-10 against Mr. 289. That match was wilder than most things. Jesus Christ, Frankie. Frankie!
I'll buy you dinner. Well, you heard it, folks. Belmonte will buy him dinner if he covers it.
I'll buy you dinner. Chops it. No! Chop it. He'll cover dinner. You want a free dinner, man? Nope.
Now remember, we're not playing one game here. This is a race to 2. You could have a sweep 2-zip. We're finished for the day. Or if they tie at 1 each, instead of a third game, we'll have an aggregate, 1-ball aggregate, 8, 9, and 10 frames, if I remember correctly. Captain's choice is to leave all. Second one about we've seen today.
Oh, he put it underneath. Never mind. All right, run it down, buddy. Great shot, Littlewood.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really good shot by Smalls. He's one of my favorite guys out here. Love Todd Smallwood.
Hi, buddy.
Seems like it was so long ago we were talking about his story of going from an auto worker to a major champion.
Everyone knows this guy's story. Speaking of major champions.
Does it make me sound old when I say he used to compete against his father?
No.
No.
Hopefully you and Guppy got better breaks than Kyle did.
Well, I can promise you we never hooked it as much as Kyle.
Kyle did not have a victory this year.
Yeah, hard to believe.
It is hard to believe, but yet, thanks to his consistency, he is the last guy in the playoffs in the 12th position.
95% of the time, the 10 pins covered on tour. That's the tour average. We get all of our great stats.
95% misses the 10 pin again.
Want to be a better bowler? Throw more strikes? Be more consistent? Head on over to lanetalk.com. Download the free app.
What was that?
Yeah,
looked like somebody kicked it about 3/4 of the way down the lane.
Well, I actually got up there and I gave the ball a little kick. It may have broken my foot, but it still deflected it to where it won't strike. There we go. That's how you do it.
Well, ironically, that's the Storm spare of the game. Storm, we are the Bowlers Company.
That's what makes team competition so fun. See his teammates in the back reacting to that great cover. Another split. Very similar to the last lead we just saw. Santu.
Except this one's the 4-pin.
6-7-10. This is a 3-4-7-10.
3-4-6-10.
Cut that 3 a little thinner.
3-4-6-10. Randy.
Come on, Chris. Let's go back to back.
Let's go back to back. No. Yep. They're throwing punches.
For the Storm spare of the game. Storm, the Bowlers Company, shot by a Storm bowler.
Just enough.
Goodness gracious.
Get the card ready.
All right, run it down. You got it.
So, Randy, we're starting to see the righty struggle a bit. What would be the ideal breakpoint number that you can see at this point?
Can we have another split pickup?
No, it's right around that 6, 7, 8.
Alright, Ethan.
Because that was 4.6. The other shot from Chris was a 10.
Throw it, Ethan.
So.
No, he's gonna, there you go. Right back at ya.
In 7 shots, and 3 of the 4 converted.
Here comes Belmo. All-time major leader. And he's going to strike.
All right, nice shot, Jace.
Yeah, that's a classic Belmo strike right there.
Another split. Can we pick up another one, EJ? Come on, EJ. Can we pick up another split today, or are we going to throw?
You see that range front? That's a 10-4 down.
EJ, what are you doing?
It's just a fine line. The players have to get it to the outside.
EJ, are we going to pick this one up?
Punch up the lane, it goes through the nose or Brooklyn.
EJ. EJ, what are we doing? That's not what I needed right now.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, not that it's easy. I'm not all trying to diminish that, but I half expected it.
By all means,
Newest major champion or current.
leave a split, Jasper.
More than one.
Mr. 289. Just a second,
That was pretty shot from Jesper. And a little bit of a different approach for him today with the rules about bowling balls.
No urethane for strike balls. You can see that he's throwing a reactive, which forces him deeper towards the middle part of the lane, and he has to open up the pattern. Remember, last week on the TNC, he was piping it outside of first arrow really fast with a lot of reps. Now he's got to go slower to open the lane up.
Why do we call them the best bowlers in the world? Because they throw shots like that, and they make crazy, crazy splits when they have to.
They make split after split.
Hardee's new
How many Hardee's commercials am I going to get today? We are now back.
Friday night, under the lights in prime time, the Arlington Renegades take on the St. Louis Battlehawks. Fox UFL Friday kicks off 8 p.m. Eastern. So, calling this a race to 2, let's just review one more time what that all means. We're not bowling best of 3 here. It's, you get a point for win game 1. You get a point if you win game 2. If tied after 2, you have a shootout. 3 frames aggregate. So we just add it up. There will not be any spares shots. One ball. And it'll be obviously managers and or captain's choice as to who those 3 guys go in the hopper. And if we tie, we just keep going till we break the tie. So,
I'm not sure I've ever had more fun calling the action in a match where there's only been 2 strikes thrown halfway through the game. I mean, this has been so entertaining watching these players make these incredible split conversions.
We don't want that right now.
Folks, keep in mind that break point that we've been talking about throughout the broadcast. Another really nice shot by A.J. Johnson.
He's thrown it very well.
He has.
We want strikes.
Manages his game nicely.
26 on the point list in 2025. Was 5th in Delaware, 8th at the Tournament of Champions, 9th in Missouri.
A.J. Johnson, another one of those good guys out here on the tour. Real life. He's just a good kid.
Known him since he was in college at McKendree.
The French gentleman, Francois Lavoie. So respectful.
Quebec City, Canada.
His hand out, shaking my hand and saying hello. What a great dude.
Not very friendly either.
Last time anybody ever did that was because I owed him money.
I was going to say something like, yeah, thanks for paying me back.
What do you want me to pay you back with? Cash, card, your liver, your spleen?
Smalls!
Why do you want my liver so badly? And my spleen? There we are, we're back in the rhythm now.
I'm pretty sure Smallwood's using 14 pounds too. Like
14 pounds. I'm using 14 pounds.
Here's another major champ.
2023 U.S. Open, a very emotional victory for Kyle at Woodside Bowl in Indianapolis.
He won almost $500,000 in a single season. And he's going to leave some stuff behind.
So it's a 2-8, pretty manageable for a pro.
No doubles, just 4 strikes, 2 for each squad. And like you said, Dave, avoiding damage there. No 10 pin, just the 2-8. 91, almost 92% of the time is the conversion rate on tour.
And Randy, this was pretty routine after the other things we've seen here today.
Side 2 of the 3-6-7-10. Chris By with the 3-4-6-10. Ethan 2-4-10. Man. Great stuff there.
Go Santu.
It's amazing to me, 17.7 miles an hour, the rev rate was 517.
Yeah, he got it in just a pinch, but he jacked the speed up. And that helped it stay online. Speaking of jacked, this guy is a gym rat.
This guy throws balls down the lane. He's using 17 pounds! That's illegal!
There's another two-handed specialist out here. Only 2.
Can I bring a 21-pound ball to the bowling alley?
Jesper?
You broke our floorboards, asshole!
Well, if you want to count Belmo in the doubles,
Slow your roll, please, Bryson. Jesus Christ.
In single, I would just say in singles. And you are correct, sir.
I can't beat Jones on mobile.
But Fiore.
Alright, Ethan.
We got Ethan. That's 3. Yeah.
No.
3-step approach for Ethan. We've seen 5 and 3 steps. We watched him use 3 steps when he won.
Chris Barnes is a 4-step approach. I'm a 3.5-step approach. No, you're not.
Serious game. Well, we saw him throw a backup ball at that split and convert it. Yeah. At the players, he was throwing backup balls and match play trying to climb.
He's gonna throw a backup ball at this one, and then it's gonna go curve too far and miss the pass. Ethan, that's not what you're supposed to do.
If you have stock in Ethan Fiore right now, buy more.
Yeah. Beat Ryan Barnes to win that Players' Championship in Jackson. 3rd in the Albee. Wow. Speaking of major championship winners.
Here comes Jason Belmonte.
Better hook.
No.
Oh my God.
Well, now we gotta convert a washout to stay in it. Nope, 2 strikes and 1 pin. You're done.
Alright, washout. Got the head pin over into the 10.
Yo, Gab Olympics. Yo, Gab Olympics. Yo, Gab Olympics. You lost. Conversion after conversion. They can do fucking anything. But still, EJ's got to throw 2 here, 2 strikes here to shut out. Otherwise, Jesper can step up and steal this first win. Don't choke it, EJ. EJ, what are you doing? Well, you better at least spare strike to put the pressure on Jesper to strike out, even though Jesper's not going to strike out. Mr. 289 is not going to show all 3 of the time.
You get up the lane, the next shot you try to get it outside.
But look at the back score.
Yeah. And now that's all changed because of the 1 shot there in the 10th. And again, you have to have the aspect of time in between shots, the rhythm, the pace of this whole thing for these players. Some only getting 2 shots. The only time that changes is for your anchor player like EJ.
Well, VJ strikes here. That's going to put some heat on Jesper in the 10th.
Strike here, and Jesper
has to sheet it.
Yep, all 3.
Nope. A little bit easier for Jesper, but still.
Double and 8?
Yes, I believe
that's double and 8.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, for the mind, it's...
Alright, let's see if Jesper Svensson, a.k.a. Mr. 289, Mr. Strike Derby Cheater, Mr.
Jesper's got to be perfect on this shot.
Mr. Tournament of Champions Cheater, is he gonna throw a strike and win? Well, he got 1. He needs another, and he needs to get 8 pins on the following shot. Big 4!
Both sides looks pretty good. And what a great shot from Jesper, waiting so long to get his chance.
Yeah, normally in singles there's a rhythm, whether it's a TV show or match play or qualifying. There's you go. And here there's a lot of standing.
Come on, Jesper! I don't think he's gonna get it. But that's just me. Jesus Christ. EJ, you just should have thrown 2 strikes. At least thrown the first to force him to get all 3 to tie. But no, now we're not even. Leave a big 4! Leave a big. If he leaves a big 4 after I tell him leave a big 4, I'm gonna go berserk. But I don't think he's. All right, Jesper split. Jesper Jesper, throw an ugly split. Nasty 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 split. Come on. At least it's only the first game.
Just think about how this game could have turned out so differently without all those wild.
God damn it, EJ, you let me down. All hope isn't lost to its fullest, though.
A three-bagger in the 10th. And Storm grabs the first point of the race for 2 for the Manufacturers Cup.
Alright. We still got another match. Brakeson, please, slow down. I got 25 pings when I was in the shower earlier. This kitchen is a... A salute to veterans. Wrong salute, CJ. Wrong salute.
Donations go to bbl.org. Our great friend Johnny Petraglia there on the right in the BBL shirt and cap. And there's the man of the match right there, Jesper Svensson. And his big finish in the 10th.
Well, EJ Tackett gave the Iceman an opening. And Jesper just walked right through that door and threw 3 clutch strikes in the 10th to capture game 1.
And he is standing by right now. Not he, I'm sorry. His boss, his manager, is standing by with Kimberly, and a very happy man he undoubtedly is.
So, Tyler, what does it mean to you as the team manager for Storm that they came in as the #1 seed after this season-long competition?
You know, just to watch these boys, they're true gentlemen. To watch them fight throughout the year. We got off to a rough start, and they just never gave up. They just continued to fight and fight, and Jesper winning the TOC, getting us to that first seed was just amazing. So just a great group of guys.
And talking about fighting, this is a race to 2. You guys have 1 point, but you are switching lanes now. What did you talk to your team about during the commercial break?
I got their drink order. Yeah,
That's a good manager right there.
Just really, whatever I can do to help them out. I mean, they're true professionals, so I'm going to stand there and cheer them on and get ready to sign some incentive checks for them.
Oh, incentive checks are always a good thing. Back to you guys.
Tyler making his guys happy. He knows how to reach out to them.
Great job, Tyler.
So it's very
Come on, teams. Come on. Come on. Come on. We don't... Come on, Mr. 280. No. Come on, EJ. We don't want to lose. We don't want to lose. We don't want to lose. We don't want Mr. 289 to screw us.
And Frankie on the other lane finds the pocket.
Shut up, Francois. I think we can move 1. Yeah. Came back with the intel, told his teammates, I missed in just a little bit, and it held. We're going to use that information for the next upcoming shots for Team Storm. Now, AJ Johnson, he's been rock solid promoted.
No.
Go down. Hey, Dave.
Come on.
There you go.
AJ, stop screwing us.
The most consistent team of every
Hello,
day
friends.
has been if you're too far right, you are not right.
You get it to that spot, you're just hoping that there's not a corner standing.
And the funny thing is, it's trapped just about everybody. It's trapped Belmore, it trapped EJ.
Yep.
It trapped guys yesterday, and it's still happening.
And now he's gonna miss. It traps the corner. Good job. 2? No, that's not 2. That's 3.
Yeah, you're good. It was years ago, and I heard it from Walter Ray Williams Jr. We were talking about this new two-handed phenomenon, and Walter Ray said, you know, Randy, there's this other kid that's up and coming. He's going to be pretty good. And I said, who?
And extra work.
Come on, goodness gracious. What are you doing?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of work on that 3, 6, 9. He says, Guppy Tripp's son, Kyle, he said, keep an eye out for that guy.
Marcus Red, you
And I said,
freaking
okay.
stupid.
And, well, here we are, 12 wins. I don't know, major championships to his credit. Some years later.
It's 2 major championships. Everyone on Team Storm has at least one major.
Yeah, the earnings record in 2021. That was, Giles had an incredible career.
2 of the players have at least 3.
And he's only 33. A lot left in the tank.
We'll see Chris Bye in the
I'm going to
playoffs.
win. There it is. There it is. Come on! Why I don't want to let Mr. 289's team win.
Message in a bottle for Chris.
What a beauty here. Head pin, side ball, 10 pin, in your face.
Everybody duck.
Oh my goodness. Hey Dave.
Great shot. Yeah, in that 6 to 8 range. No doubt about it. There's always, it seems like with his strikes, there's always one pin that really takes the brunt of it. There. Which one, like the 5 or something?
Which one?
Well, there's one in just, they're all getting lined. Oh my goodness.
They're all taking a beating.
It's a good thing we're a long way from him because he scares me. When he bowls.
Come on, Jace. Keep it going.
Yeah, I think we're screwed. I think we're going to get screwed. I think we're getting screwed. Alright. All you gotta do, Ethan, is stay alive. I'm not shitting on you because you won.
Alright. Well, now even. And already, Storm is setting a pace that you can't afford not to match. You just have to hope they mess up. See what Ethan's plan is.
Come on! You're a letdown, Ethan.
Right down to split conversion.
Huh? Yeah. 3, 4, 6, 7, 10.
I didn't even move.
Cut the 3 over into the 4-7. They cannot afford an open frame. Storm's perfect through 4. Come on, Ethan.
Ethan, pick it up, Ethan. What is wrong with you? Split in front, Ethan!
Taking another look at this from the pin's perspective.
Oh, goodness, that was
Right
so
in
close.
front. Not even the 7th pin got knocked down. They screwed you, Ethan.
Like the Iceman.
Perfect through 5. Good job, guys. I'm gonna get fucked over.
Come on, Eddie, one going here, bud.
We wonder why you're here. We want you to win. EJ, 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 there we go, EJ, 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 no! Counterball! I don't want another commercial break. Can we have an uninterrupted match, guys? Ah!
No.
Registration for the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships is open to bowlers of all skill levels. The PBA LBC National Championships is returning to the Chicago area and includes a division for all. You can compete in singles as well as optional doubles and team events. You can combine your scores of pros any day at PBA.com. Dave Gallant, Randy Peters and Kimberly Pressler in our elite crew here, the Elite League, presented by Beatbox. Fighting for the Manufacturers Cup. Storm with a huge lead through 5 and already the first of the 2 points.
That's what we Storm had 5 strikes all of last game. They have the front 5 here in game 2.
Here comes Frankie.
In either of the 2 games.
I'm pretty sure everyone on this team has, everyone on this team has shot a 300 on TV, except for Mr. 289 in the back of the line. And that's not going to happen now. Good job! Alright, Frankie, throw! Big Mr. 289K. Francois Lavoie shot 2. Kyle Troop shot 1. Almost 2. Jason Belmonte shot a whopping 3.
What appears to be an insurmountable lead.
And then Chris Vi also shot 2. And Jesper Cave is just short of getting 1. Nope. Never mind. Those are the scariest jeans I've ever seen in my life! No!
It almost happened. Now, does the 14-pounder cover that way? I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
You have to ask Tom Doherty or Smallwood.
Come on, AJ. Fight back. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with these people? EJ, you should have picked. You should have stolen Jesper for yourself if you wanted to win.
Half of a board off.
Half inch? Yeah,
that's it.
39 boards across the lane. And sometimes it's just a matter of inches.
Are you gonna get? Yeah, he's gonna get that, but.
Well, I'll tell you what, AJ would have put a little heat on Storm if he had been able to put 10 back that time. So really, Storm just has to avoid the potholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're dead. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed unless Chris Vi and Jason Belmonte screw up. I think we're screwed either way. What more do I have to ask of you? No, I think we're screwed either way. Thank you, Mr. 298 the first.
Ball's going to go right by the 9 pin. And nothing you can do about that. No defense. And
Unlucky at the worst time. 9 pin.
There are things that are offensive, and that was one of them.
Great shot, Storm. Great shot.
And Storm is on the verge of grabbing that Manufacturer's Cup.
Yeah. Like this would all but do it.
What are you doing? God damn. Nope, I think we're down. I think we're screwed. I think we're screwed either way. Help me, son, 2 times in a heavy hand. You're my only hope. Watch him throw this away.
We get one more of these, maybe, if we're lucky.
Look at that hair. Spectacular.
And one more strike from Santu would have been fun.
Nope, I think after they throw this 9th frame shot, they're done. How much more do I have to ask?
I think that was all season until
mean, at least Belmo's got that win under his belt.
Put a nail in their coffin to take that.
But like Mr. 290.
Tournament of Champions. A pretty strong team. This Storm team.
But I mean,
Insanely talented.
but Mr. 289's on the team. My skeleton's coming alive and strangling me!
Pilgrims is turning chicken nuggets upside down. I love it. You love it. Put it in a nugget. And the Storm bench isn't a bad team either, Randy. D-Ron Booker, Patrick Dombrowski, Kyle Sherman, Darren Kang, Thomas Larson.
Here comes Mr. 289! Here comes Mr. 289 to wrap it up! Woohoo! Yay! Yay! You don't want to eat this behavior! Fuck you, Ethan! You're stupid! We lost because of you! Del Ballard Jr. throws a gutter ball. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Congratulations on your 275, guys. You guys are all glazing Mr. 289 over here. We are Storm. We are Storm. Of course you guys are Storm.
The team for 2025 is Team Storm.
Really good game on a lane that I don't think was that easy. Easier now.
Or EJ. Got screwed over. Thanks, Ethan. Great job, Ethan Fiore.
EJ Tackle win another Player of the Year award. Oh yeah. Without
What we're supposed to do is, if it wasn't for his Ethan Fiore 15 splits, we would have had a better shot at this. Not even close. 275 to 181. Go pick up your trophy and celebrate Bill Jensen's father. At least good job, Jason Belmonte.
Bill Crispin Trophy right here.
Thanks for letting us live out our dreams. Thank you so much, Storm Nation. Way to go, guys. Thank you.
Well, I'm with a very excited Storm team. My goodness. Kyle, let's start with you because both Motive and you guys had a hard time finding strikes in that first match, and then you guys were, you know, you had every single strike except one in this next match. I know you guys switched. Lanes, but what happened?
Well, Frankie messed up the string, so that was first off. But, yeah, we just had great communication, great game plan. You know, we felt like we wanted to start on the right lane. We'd have a little bit better chance game two on the left lane. We did get a little lucky to get the first game win, so we felt like we were in a great position. And we just told each other commit one shot at a time to commercial and then one more each afterwards. And here we are, holding the trophy.
Tyler, how much do you think incentive you gave them? How much did you inspire them when you said, listen, I'm ready to write some incentives checks right now?
I hope a whole lot, because I'm so proud of these guys. I mean, just amazing gentlemen, like I said, and fantastic.
Now, of course, I'm going to switch over here real quick because I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to Jason first, and then I'm going to talk to Jesper. But, Jason, what does it mean to you to take this win for Storm and the team?
Yeah, there's an emotional attachment to this because the founder and owner of this company, Storm, passed away. And since his passing, everything we ever do, we try to live up to what he did for this company. And so winning today, you know, he would have been front row this would have been one of the happiest days for him, watching his Storm company, the boys that represent the company, get out there and throw as many strikes as we did. And so for Bill, for Barbara, and for all those at Storm, not just those that throw the balls, but those that make it, those that sell it, those that promote it, those that want it and love it, this is for everyone that loves Storm, and most importantly for Bill Chrisman.
What a wonderful dedication. Jesper, I have to talk to you about this because, you know, everybody on this team is a major winner, but they put their trust in you in that anchor position. What does that mean to you?
Well, they probably just don't know better, but it worked out good this time, so no, it's an honor to bowl with these guys, and yeah, Jason said it all pretty much, but no, it's an honor to bowl with these guys, and we did what we came here to do, so all good.
Well, you guys were all an intricate part of winning this trophy today. Congratulations to Team Storm.
Well, deserving champions to say the least. We heard the term Dream Team Randy used before in other sports. That looks like it pretty much.
We got the whole major tournament squad.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can put together a team that's comprised of all major champions, you have a pretty good chance of winning just about anything in any sport.
And I got to tell you, Belmont's comments hitting the heart because we all miss Belmont.
Yeah, I mean, it really did. And you know, I'm not just saying this because I'm a member of Storm and on their staff and have been for 25 years, but I think anybody in the industry, anybody that's ever known Bill Chrisman would say the same thing, and I think Jason Belmonte just put it absolutely perfectly, his comments about what this would have meant. I know Bill's up there looking down on this, smiling, and I know that he's very proud of his company and his staff and his people, and yeah, it was a fitting tribute. And Storm, you know, they came in game 2 and after sneaking by game 1, E.J. Tackett giving them that opportunity, that opening, and Jesper steps up and strikes out in the 10th to get game 1. They move to that left lane and they shoot 275 as a team.
Yeah, first 5-bagger of the event.
Yeah. They had 2 5-baggers in that game. It's a great team win.
And consistent for Motive, a terrific opportunity there. And the interesting thing was how it so many times came down the 10th frame, either great shots or maybe a missed shot in the 2 days that we were here. But you know what's coming up next? You're going to see a lot of these same bowlers in the PBA playoffs that's going to be starting next weekend on FS1. The top 12 point getters are going to be gathering right here at Thunderbolt, right here in Strobel Arena, beginning next weekend. Our first round coverage, the 2025 PBA playoffs, will be Saturday and next Sunday on FS1 at 7 Eastern, right here from Thunderbolt. The top 4 get a bye, and then it's going to be the rest of them going at it to get into that battle with the top 4. Coming up next, NASCAR Race Day Talladega.
Get ready for the big Braden scream of the day.
Kimberly Pressler and our amazing crew. I'm Dave Lamont. You've been watching the Manufacturers Cup 1 in the PBA Lead League Battle of the Brands, presented by Beatbox and a PBA on Fox.